During the DSS, Brother Jacoby, as she said, the bills are due. During the DSS, the baby needs some milk and he ain't got no shoes on. During the DSS, Sister Maria, there's no money in the bank and no gas in the tanks.
Lord have mercy.
During the DSS, hallelujah, my motivation is low. My inspiration is low. But at the end of the word, it says, I need to rejoice because due season is coming. It's coming. Due season. In other words, Brother Jacoby, payday is coming after a while. If you just hold your peace, what they say, and let the Lord fight your battles. I say so that rejoice when it's dry, Sister Maria, so that you can celebrate when the rain comes. We are struggling. I don't consider myself as a farmer, but I like to grow crop of fruit. And when Pastor Marilyn was preaching, I thought about the dry spell as I watched the little plant start to grow. And as I watched the vines start to run a little faster with the grapes. See, I was so excited. See, sometimes we think that when we buy the plant, Jacoby, from Lowe's, that 2 weeks later the grapes supposed to be hanging off the vine. But that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't happening. You got to go through a dry fruit spell. But see, in the dry spell, you're still growing in your faith. In the dry spell, the vines that the fruit's supposed to be on is growing. In the dry spell, Sister Maria, you see progress in life, but you don't see the fruit yet. But you see things going forward towards the fruit in the dry spell. So it's not always really bad being in the dry spell, because you know that payday is coming after a while. That's what I got out of it. I don't have to worry about that I don't have nothing, but I know that my fruits will soon come on the vine. But I got to go through the dry spell in order to get the fruit. See, some of us just want the fruit right now. Some of us just want our prayers answered right now. And we don't want to go through the dry spell, Sister Marie. And see, I called it today for everybody. The dry spell ain't that bad, because I'm growing in the dry spell. I'm growing in the dry spell. Hallelujah. The vine from that little plant that my wife bought me in March is now, the vine is way out here in the dry spell. It was just right here. Now it can reach all the way to that counter. I seen it the other day. I'm like, wow, that thing is growing. In the dry spell, growth is being developed. In the dry spell, progress is being made. That's what I got from the message. That's my wife said. That's what I got from the message. So you need to go through the dry spell in order to celebrate when the fruit is hanging from the vine. In order to celebrate when you're able to have your gas tank full and the money in the bank. You got to go through the dry spell. What's the dry spell as I close out, Jacoby? I got to keep on working. I got to keep on working, because if I keep working, on payday, it's going to come, and then there's going to be gas in the tank and money in the bank. But I got to go through the dry spell. In other words, I got to go to the DSS in order to, hallelujah, to be blessed. I got that when I just came to me. I got to go to the DSS in order to be blessed. Everybody just want to be blessed, but they don't want to go through the progress or the process. So at the end of the day, sister, pray, Lord. Ain't nothing wrong with the dry spell, because you know that you're going to be blessed in the end. You got to know that.